Was weird. Not quite sure why that would be. Just getting, they're just messing with me today. It's just, I've been my bit rate was great, and then just ate shit all at once. Maybe it's a thing around here. Maybe it's the internet in the locality of the localness. Now I'm all nervous. The hell? Twitchy twitchy. Hal's not being attacked. This was his LA background. It's probably not. That was his LA back. No, it was shut down. I think it was just a burp in the restream system. That's what happened. And I'm sticking to it. The hell? Look at this. I'm like, it says my bit rate is fair at 4,800. Fair? Fair? The fuck? Is sunspot activity? I'm going to go with that. Yep. YouTube's messed up. There's a lot of weirdness. Yeah. No, my memory is not eaten up insofar as I can recall. What the hell? Where's Chip? Chip is upstairs being a fat body. He's fine. There's an eclipse today. Is it messing around? It probably is. We're being hit. It's an EMP thing from another China balloon, y'all. And Biden is all, but he don't even care. Good Lord. Yes, hi. Yes. I'm just going to go with there's things outside the realm of possibility because it's interesting. I think I need to change my passwords again. My streaming software never stopped. But looks like something is starting a rogue stream and is interfering with your current one. Okay. Interfering with my current. I have an idea. I'm gonna do it. All right. If it drops off again, I'm gonna change something. But we should be all right. Just everybody, stay cool. Stay cool. All right. Just stay cool. Like this. Back to doing the show like this. Like, hey. Does Hal know he's offline? I'm not offline. God damn it. Stop it. I am online. It is currently 22 minutes after the hour, whatever hour that is. Yeah. Yeah. Hold. All right, yeah. Nobody move. No, we're back. We're good. We're here. We're fine. Hello. Reload your page. Hey, this is live streaming. Sometimes I feel like completely like aggravated that my setup that I go through this as a live streamer sometimes, and it's aggravating and disappointing and all the things. And then I'm watching the news. I'll watch MSNBC or Fox or CNN or something like that, and they'll get shitty audio and video from some person that's guesting on the show from their home using their laptop or whatever, or in the middle of it, they'll get the whole like spinning beach ball of death, like on cable. That'll be definitely. And sometimes you can tell when it's coming from the broadcaster, when it's actually going out. And I'm like, that for me, I'm like that. I feel so good. Most people get aggravated when they see that on the news. Like, my TV is acting up. Oh my God, the terrible thing. Oh my God. And right, it isn't the beach ball. It's actually the circle. It's the empty circle. You know what I'm talking about? But you get the point. And in the middle of it, like everybody's like, what the heck's wrong with the cable? What's wrong with the YouTube TV or whatever, whatever services? And I'm just like, oh, so nice. I'm so glad it doesn't just happen to me. So nice. So good. I'll give live stream a cold call. Right. You stream, therefore you are. It's true. Streametto ergo sum. Swirling circle. Yes, the swirling circle of death. Exactly. Russian bots want you and Phil to stop telling the truth. That I believe. That's definitely part of it. There's definitely that kind of shit. Okay, Facebook is okay now. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I remember my old assistant Amy, who isn't old. She's just no longer my assistant. She and her family moved to be motorcycle weirdos. I love them. She whenever like she would put on a video for Camden or something, like if I had to do my show or whatever, she would watch him while I was doing the show, and it would, if any of the videos didn't work, she would just go loading, 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 because it would turn and all that. How Latin a little, not enough to I can get around um she would go loading, loading, and that became a thing in the house. Like whenever you have you're watching a movie or a television show that's streaming and it takes a while. Yeah, forgot to pay my online mob protection fee. Right, this is a little like 8-bit character walks in the corner and goes, "Hey, it's a nice desktop setup you got here. It'd be a shame if somebody would malware it all the time. And come on." Was she Edie McClurg? Yeah. Hey, I bought all my Bitcoin. I don't have any, so it's going to be very disappointed. Although I think we are going into an idiot wave in terms of Bitcoin. Like there are countries that are buying a bunch of it because they think they can drive the price of it up by buying it in mass. Because if you're a country, this is an interesting thing. We'll maybe look at this at some point. But if you're a country, that is a kleptocracy like Russia or something like that, then Bitcoin has value for you because you can evade sanctions with it. You can buy and sell shit with creepy people. And that's what it's for. Bitcoin is for trafficking in humans and in drugs and in guns and all kinds of shit. Hal, is 878 million enough to put Fox out of business? No, it is not. But it will severely dent their ability to retain their talent, quote unquote talent, and maintain their programming. And it's only the first one. So we were talking about that before we got kicked off. So, but Bitcoin itself, what they can do is, if Bitcoin, they invest a lot of these, kleptocracies invested a shit ton of money in crypto because they were kleptocurrencies. That's what they should be called. They should be called kleptocurrencies. So they had a lot of money in that, and then when it took a shit, it was very difficult for the bad ones. Bye-bye to Tucker, maybe? No, they're diverting funding for him through other sources. They can't let him go. He's the moneymaker. He and Sean Hannity are the moneymakers. They can dump everybody else but those two. And neither one of them is going to get an offer anywhere else. So it's a weird mix. It's very strange. Like, what's their option? Podcasting? Seriously. Anyways, griftocurrency, sure. But the cryptocurrency thing, they can afford to pump it up the way individuals cannot. Like individual billionaires across the world could buy, you could buy $1 billion worth of crypto if you're a billionaire and just be prepared to lose it. That especially if you think, wow, by buying, you could basically do a pump and dump scheme with crypto very easily on $1 billion level. On a multi-billion dollar level, you can drag way more people into it. So there are a couple of countries that are buying a shit ton of crypto to try and do exactly that. They're trying, yeah. The screen is not frozen. Quit it. I think if Fox were to apologize on air that they would make Laura do it. No, they make some unknown person do it. They just have them do it during the person's broadcast. But they don't have to do it. And not for this one anyways. The Smartmatic might make them do it. I'm not on mute. Quit it. Audio, video check. Audio, video check. Everybody good? God damn it. Because people who are 10 minutes behind on the chat room or watching later, they'll like, check. Can I just tell you guys a little story about somebody that I love as a human being? There's a guy named Michael Parnan, who's an engineer and a producer in in LA. He engineered the first 01 record. He's done tons of stuff. He did the last couple of King's X records because we introduced them to Mike, to Michael. He prefers Michael, and he's he's a sweetheart. One of the nicest, most long suffering engineers you can ever have, and just uh, and super fucking talented. Like he's one of those guys who like is a brilliant guitar player to the point where you're like, wait a minute, why aren't you in the band with almost anybody who's in studio? And quite frankly, he does a good deal of pickup, I have no doubt. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Sibilance. But anyways, he is always on the lookout for a good room to record in. And so he walks into almost every place he's in when he looks at a room and just goes, check, check, like that, just to see what the bounce back is on the walls, what the audio reflection is. And so it's the word check is how we say hello to Michael Parnan. Check. So when you walk into Black Sound, his studio, you just go check like that, and it is now a regular thing. Like you end up, if you know Michael and his wonderfulness, you know that like everybody who works there eventually does that in their own lives elsewhere. It's become a regular part of your life when you walk into a room and you notice the acoustics of a room and you go check, check, check. Oh, okay, this is a good dead room. I've deadened this one, so it's pretty good. But like any other room, you're like, all right, maybe stand over here. Yeah, and you just say check and clap twice. And now some of you are gonna do that. Yeah, I'm going to 11. Listen to it. The sustain is wonderful. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So here we are. Here we are. We're all back to where we were, and we get something is the thing, and hopefully coming back online. Hopefully getting a thing.